Did broken heart syndrome hasten the death of former President Bush?
He had been to the hospital, as we know, multiple times leading up to this, since his wife's death.
Only last April, the nation looked on as Bush mourned his beloved wife of 73 years, Barbara. The day after her burial, President Bush was rushed to intensive care. The diagnosis? Sepsis, a serious blood infection.
I said, wow, talk about a broken heart. And, it only took 8 months.
David Valdez was Bush's official White House photographer.
Do you think when Barbara Bush passed that President Bush longed to join her in heaven?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
After a spouse passes, you have all these different stress hormones, so adrenaline kind of surging through the body. Your heart races, your lungs start working harder, and some people, especially because of their age or their chronic medical conditions, their body just can't handle that, and so they have what's called broken heart syndrome.
Bush had 17 grandchildren, and 2 of them, Marshall and Ashley, appeared on the morning shows. They say their Gampy longed to see Robin, the daughter he lost to leukemia at age 3.
I was lucky enough to be there when he passed. I know he's back with our grandmother and with our Aunt Robin, so I'm happy he's happy.
Another granddaughter, Jenna, posted this cartoon saying, "This brought me such comfort this morning." It shows the former president reuniting with Barbara and little Robin in heaven. "We waited for you," Barbara is saying. We spoke to cartoonist Marshall Ramsey.
I just know how much he loved his wife and how much he loved his child, and I knew that was what he probably wanted the most.
I think it's appropriate to recognize the passing of a wonderful man who dedicated his life to service.
At last night's Kennedy Center honors, singer Gloria Estefan paid tribute to Bush. Saturday Night Live also remembered Bush with a flashback to comedian Dana Carvey's famous impression and Bush's willingness to poke fun at himself.
I think it's a fair impression.
Don't see it.
You know?
It's totally exaggerated. Not me, those crazy hand gestures.
We're also learning more about the president's final hours. Irish tenor Ronan Tynan was invited by the family to visit the president. He sang Silent Night. Today, the Bush family, including his son George, looked on as the coffin was loaded onto Air Force One, renamed Special Air Mission 41, for Bush's flight to Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. A nation comes together to honor a great American.